all the ideas that I have.
Sorry, Cuddle Cuddle is a real winner.
It's called Cuddle Waddle.
It says Cuddle Cuddle, and it will forever be Cuddle Cuddle.
Maybe that should be my dating consultancy name, Cuddle Cuddle.
No, it should not. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
The Beige Flag.
Yes, welcome back to the Beige Flag, everyone. I'm Haley, and I'm here with our great co-host, Adam.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
We're curious to know how you're doing.
Oh,
You had a big week last week.
I know. I went to New York City, the greatest city on earth.
Okay, we already debated that last time, but you had a big weekend in New York.
Yeah, I was there visiting a friend.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
I heard you flew to New York City for 36 hours to go on one date.
Okay, and as I told you previously on the phone, that I would not be sharing any details because I want to see how this date goes.
Well, did you not see how the date went last weekend?
I know how the date went last week.
So why won't you just share?
Because what if there's a second date set up?
Well, is there?
Probably, maybe. I do want to.
What?
I do want to go see.
Are
her
you
again.
lying? Did you just go to New York for the food? And you didn't see anyone?
No, this time I didn't even get any pizza. I honest to God.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't on the date itinerary, but...
I know. No, I only went, I got pho, and I got idli.
Did you get those macaroons that look like Big Macs?
We did not,
Why not?
because we couldn't get a reservation in time.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Resia. Did you go to the Met?
I cannot confirm or deny any sort of further questions you might ask.
Why?
I think you should just defer them.
You hyped this up so much and you're going to leave our listeners, like, out to dry?
But like the listeners
Our
can...
listenership is going to go down by, like, 50% at least.
Yeah, we have 2 people listening and one of them you think is going to leave.
Yeah. I have it on good authority, yeah, thank you, that they will leave if we don't get an update on this date.
Okay, just listen to me this way. New York City, greatest city on earth, even though some people might disagree with me on this.
We don't care about the city. That's not why we're here.
Okay, I went to New York City for this date. I flew to New York City for 36 hours.
We know that.
Slept 30 minutes. I
Okay.
came back in a really crappy mood. You saw me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went on New York City and I had this wonderful date. But now
It was wonderful.
I do want to see, because it was a 12.5-hour date.
Oh.
Like by the time I finished with the date, I packed my bags and I took an Uber back to the airport.
Wow. Okay.
It ran that long. But I cannot give you out more details on like what I liked or disliked about this person because I just want to see where it's going to develop.
Okay, that's fine.
But shifting from there, let's talk about my Seattle date.
Okay.
As
This is from the speed dating event.
the speed dating event where I shared my wonderful cereal boxes.
And this is the other girl that also likes cereal boxes, right? What'd you call her?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Let's
All
call
right.
Sarah. So now we have more information.
Cereal Sarah.
Sounds like a serial killer.
I know.
A true crime show.
I know.
Alright, so now let's talk about this. Sarah, I got more information out of it. Where Sarah,
Wait. So you went to your ice cream date?
no, haven't you been around Seattle weather?
It's
has been
pretty
crazy.
chilly.
Yes, and I feel like Salt and Sour should just turn into a coffee shop during the winters.
You should suggest that.
Maybe I should walk up to them as like your loyal customer who's brought you tons and tons of money over the last year and a half. You should turn into a coffee shop.
Okay.
So Sarah.
Can I interject really quick?
No. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, have you ever had Serendipity's frozen hot chocolate from New York?
No, what is that?
Do you know what Serendipity's is?
The wood or the place?
The place. It's
No.
like a dessert shop in New York City. I'm surprised you've never been there.
No.
You should have taken your date there. Anyways, they have this frozen hot chocolate that they were like very well known for in the early 2010s. It was all the rave. So anyways, you can go get their frozen hot chocolate. It's good. But what's even better is putting hot chocolate mix on vanilla ice cream. It's so good.
Wait, so what is this mix like?
Like hot chocolate mix, like, you know,
Is it like
Swiss
frozen
mix.
or is it?
Well, I don't know how they make the serendipity one, but
So how do you make yours?
I just pour dry, like a pack of hot chocolate powder on some vanilla ice cream, chop it together, and then you still want a little bit of the like crumbly mix, like dry, but most of it will be like mixed in with the ice cream. It's so good. So anyways, if you come back from your coffee date and you want some ice cream, that is what you should do.
So I should just have a hot chocolate mix lying around.
Yeah.
And
Do you
put-
not?
No, I don't like hot chocolate.
What?
It's just gross.
What?
Hot chocolate is pretty gross. Think about it.
It's a chocolate
Yeah.
and milk.
I hate milk.
Me too, but like non-dairy milk. Some nice oat milk. Or you can make it with water, right?
Are you insane?
Well, I don't do that, but like
Who puts milk and hot chocolate together?
a lot of people.
I need a poll on this.
All right. All
I need
right.
some market research data analysis.
Okay, we're gonna put up a poll. Do you like hot chocolate? Because apparently that's controversial nowadays. Anyways,
controversial. Okay.
okay, Salt and
back-
Straw is supposed to turn into a coffee shop.
Okay, back again. All right, so now let's think about it this way. We have this girl Sarah. Also, we should name the New York girl something. I was thinking we should name New York girl finance girl, or Fi guy, or Figgy. That sounds very stupid. Why?
I like it, Piggy.
All right, let's name her Figgy.
Okay.
My mystery New York date.
Piggy. Okay. Okay. So Cereal Sarah and Fee.
Cyril, Sarah, and Fee. Okay, Cyril Sarah is a lawyer from New York. Sorry, Cyril Sarah is a lawyer from California who just finished law school and moved up to Seattle to begin her job in big law.
Where'd she go to law school?
Somewhere in SoCal. Do you think I would care or I would ask?
Yes. Well, or she would tell.
But she went to, was it? I think it's UCI. She went to UCI.
Okay.
University of California, Irvine.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Why didn't you believe me?
It's just
What's
kind of
that
an
face?
ick.
Why?
Because Irvine?
I lived in Irvine.
I know.
Why is that an egg? Why is Irvine an egg?
Okay, let's just
because
continue
we
with the
have-
story.
We are one of the safest cities on earth in Irvine.
Cereal Sarah went to UCI.
Yes, and she now works in big law.
Okay.
Okay, so Cyril, Sarah, and I were supposed to go on a ice cream date. But as you know, it's been under 60 degrees and freezing that I have to wear a jacket inside my own home while the heater is running. So her and I decided to go on a coffee date. And where did we decide to go on a coffee date? Downtown Seattle.
Okay.
All right.
Because she came down from her big law firm.
Office. Yes,
Okay.
and I have been working from home recently.
Okay.
Why? What's
Nothing.
Haley, what's all? You're like judging me for every single thing I've been saying today.
I know.
Why?
I always judge you for every single thing you say.
But why extra today?
I don't know. And maybe you're just. I'm mad that we didn't get any details from New York, so.
Why are you always so mad at me?
Okay, this isn't what this podcast is about.
No, this
Tell us about this Cereal Sarah coffee
I think
date.
we need a third person to mediate that. Why are you so mad at me at all time right now?
I'm not mad at you. I'm just
We need to
judging
bring in
you.
our loyal listener, Brand Bora.
Is he a loyal listener?
Oh yeah, we went to dinner the other night, and he brought up very specific details of the podcast that I did not even remember.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You would remember literally every little thing.
He's like, why did he say this? What were you guys meaning by this?
Oh, why? Did he pick up on the little nuance from the last episode?
He picked on all the nuances from the last episode.
Uh-oh.
Anyways, so Cyril, Sarah, and I went on a coffee date. in downtown Seattle, where she walked over conveniently from her
Big law
job.
office.
Exactly. So we all know that she makes good money, works a lot of hours, so I would barely get to see her. We got coffee at this place. So now, what do you think about like a person's coffee order? I think you can take a lot from it.
Okay.
Right? I usually just get a cold brew or a nitro cold brew. Very simple, keep it clean, keep it easy. Or when I'm trying to treat myself, a pumpkin cream cold brew.
Or a pistachio cream cold brew, or a sweet cream cold brew.
Or a salted caramel cold brew.
I don't think I've ever seen you get a plain cold brew, to be honest.
Okay, sometimes I just like treating myself, and then usually when I'm around you, I feel like my energy has been drained a lot, so I need to treat myself.
Okay. So this is the longest date story for what's going to be a very uneventful date because her name is Cereal Sarah. She works in Big Loss. She's from Irvine, and she collects cereal boxes. So...
Anyway, so we walk up, and Cereal Sarah, guess what she gets?
An Americano.
No, a black coffee with a pinch of milk in it. Who gets a normal black coffee these days?
Me, I get an Americano.
Exactly my point, guys. Exactly my point. So Cereal Sarah gets a black coffee with a pinch of milk.
Regular milk?
A 2% milk.
Wow.
She has not...
My facial expression.
No, see, here's the thing. I think people who do not have a specific coffee order gives me a somewhat of an ick because
That is a very specific coffee order.
Yes. No, it's not a specific coffee order. It's a normal coffee order, like a black coffee with 2% milk. Anyways, back to the story. So Cereal Sarah and I are talking.
What do you want from us?
So what I want is Meg Ryan.
Okay. Well, is Cereal Sarah or Fiji it?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. Time to tell.
All right.
Anyway, so Cereal Sarah and I are talking and we're discussing about life, and I tell her I'm an accountant and she tells me she's a lawyer, and we talk about our favorite subject, tax law, which Haley loves talking about all day, every day about.
Yep.
So we're talking about it. Afterwards, turns out she has a break from her next meeting because it was at 2 p.m. Right? So we walk down to the waterfront, which is very close to downtown Seattle. And also, what's up with all that construction down on the waterfront? When will it be over? You cannot find a parking spot.
I thought you walked.
Yeah, but like, what if I wanted to park over there? That's why we walked, because we wouldn't be able to find parking.
Okay.
So anyway, we walk over, and then on the waterfront, there's this guy that always has a snake around his neck. Have you seen that guy?
No.
Have you ever walked to the waterfront? When's the last time you did the waterfront?
I don't know, like a week ago.
Haley, you seem to be very uninterested in this story with Cereal Sarah.
Okay, did she get bit by the snake or something?
No, I'm just saying like how much I'm afraid of snakes and like why was that guy there? And as soon as
What
I
are you
saw
talking about other than tax law?
We talked about cereal stuff, favorite movies. Her favorite TV show is, take a guess, she's a lawyer.
Suits.
Exactly.
Really?
She says that it's just a calm after working 80-hour work weeks. Like she gets to watch that show and decompress. Even though it has nothing to do with real law, it just has a good vibe to it.
Okay.
You are not liking Cereal Sarah at all.
No, I think we should cut it off with Cereal Sarah. I think she's not the content we need.
Anyway, so Cereal Sarah and I are having a nice little conversation. She seems a very down-to-earth person who's just like really into her career at this point. So I don't think any sparks will be flying anytime soon.
So Cereal Sarah's done.
No, we're having a
Thank
dinner.
God.
No, we're having a dinner date tomorrow.
What?
I just want to get to know her.
But why?
Because she works in big law. She's a lawyer.
So?
I can retire and take care of my cats.
God. Okay.
Don't you always say that to me? That's what you want to do? When you say it, it's fine. When I say it, it's an issue.
No, I'm just saying you said you don't like her. So
I can like get to
learn
like her.
to like her.
Yeah,
okay.
learn to like her, as most couples do back in the day or still today.
Okay.
Do you think Queen Elizabeth likes her husband?
Does your mom watch this podcast?
My mom watches it. My sister even watches it.
Okay. can you please just arrange a marriage for Adam to put us all out of our misery?
Who's gonna talk on the podcast if you don't have marriages? Anyway, so Cyril, Sarah, and I are having dinner tomorrow at Bangrek Market, which is my favorite place.
You're bringing her to Bang Bang.
Bang Bang, and we'll see if they sit us in the front or sit us in the back. Usually,
What is her nationality?
She looks like you.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll see, and we'll update you guys next week, and we'll update you how things are going with Figi.
Yeah, how are things going with Figi?
We talk every day.
Really?
Yeah, we FaceTime every day.
What?
Yeah.
Is she coming here soon?
From what no, I think it would be easier if you meet in San Diego because then I'll be in a better mood.
Oh, so you're in a bad mood too?
Of course.
Just two bad mood people today.
I'm just so tired. Anyways, so we go back. So moving on from this, Cyril, Sarah, I want to talk to you.
Thank God.
We talked about that for 15 minutes. Let's talk about something more productive. All right, I was thinking about this the other day, and what do you wear on a first date? Have you ever thought about, do you ever think about what you're going to wear on a first date? Usually I just...
I'm a girl.
Usually how long do you spend getting ready for a first date? Usually.
I don't know, 20, 30 minutes.
Really?
Shower, makeup, hair, outfit.
Do you have always an outfit in mind or an outfit to go to? What's your usual outfit to go to?
It's been a minute, so let me think. What's yours?
Mine's usually are my black pants, a long sleeve t-shirt if it's cold outside, and then a jacket to offset that color. So I usually have a lot of beige jackets.
You have beige jackets?
Jackets, a light brownish color.
I've never seen you in a light brownish jacket. I've seen you in a green jacket.
No, I have one of those bomber jackets that you can just wear, and it's just I'll show you later on, but usually I like to contrast that, or I go with my usual full black outfit.
Okay.
And now I got 2 cats, so now I have to do the lint roller
a lot of lint rolling.
Yeah, before I go on a date, but that's my usual. And then if it's the summer, I'll just wear a shorts with a nice, a black t-shirt, and then I'll wear a shirt on top of it.
What about shoes?
Oh, probably white Adidas or Nikes.
Okay, because I did see when you came back from New York City, you had brought the nice shoes. Shoes I'd never seen you wear before, that they looked like they had never been worn before.
I did wear them the first
So is
time.
that a special occasion?
Yeah.
Or do you always have nice first date shoes?
No, it depends on the person, because I knew that Figi dressed up nicely all the time. So I knew I had to bring somewhat of my in-game. So I also brought in my nicer shirts when I went to see her.
Okay.
Because I knew, also it's New York City where people are dressed up a lot more than we are.
Right.
And I got super self-conscious, and I was like, okay, why not just take all my best clothes over there?
Good call.
I know.
Good call.
And at one point I was debating if I should just buy a Canada Goose jacket to complement my entire outfit.
No, they're too basic.
That's my outfit. So what do you usually wear?
Okay,
what did you wear for your first date with your boyfriend? Current boyfriend.
I don't remember.
You do remember.
I don't remember.
What was that first date? Okay, are we counting?
Anyways, usually if it's in the summer, I like to do a sundress because I feel like that's casual and it's also just one piece of clothing, so it's easy.
Do you usually have sundresses that have the pockets in them so you can put stuff inside?
No, not enough sundresses come with pockets, but I have maybe 2 that have pockets. I'd say most don't. And sandals. And then if it's not in the summer,
right now, if you had to go on a date, what would you wear?
probably casual jeans and a sweater.
Okay, that's casual-ish. What's an ick? If someone chosen a specific outfit or something, you would be like, oh my god, why?
Vests.
But like a Patagonia vest or any kind of vest?
Any kind of vest.
Ah, interesting. But okay, we do have a lot of tech bros up here.
I think Seattle tech bros are pretty good about not doing the vest thing,
Yeah,
but
they do the flannel.
yeah.
I have to talk about our episode about dating terms.
Oh yeah. Enlighten me.
Okay. Today's term is called birdboxing.
Bird boxing.
Yeah.
Like bird watching, but bird boxing.
Have you watched the movie Bird Box?
Nope.
It's like the Sandra Bullock one where you cannot see anything or it makes you wanna like take your own life.
Yeah. I've heard of it.
So birdboxing is a concept taken from the movie by Sandra Bullock, where you have a potential eye folds to stop yourself from seeing the demons. It's the same thing in a relationship where you have these metaphorical blindfolds so that you do not see the red flags in your relationship.
Is this just rose-colored glasses?
What are rose-colored glasses?
I'm guessing the same thing. It's just a like more common term.
Oh.
Like you can't see the red flags. If you're wearing rose-colored glasses, the red flags just look like normal flags, you know?
Like beige flag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's the concept we're going to talk about. That's the concept of bird boxing or rose-colored glasses. But I think that is pretty common when you're in the relationship. Only
Like
when
in
you
the honeymoon phase.
or like in the honeymoon phase, or even when you've being taken advantage of, you still have those like glasses on because you think deep down you love them and you can change them. But if you cannot change them, you do have to get out of the relationship. That pivots me to our final topic.
Are you getting out of a relationship?
No, Haley, we're not getting out of a relationship. Because I am not in one right now.
What about Fiji?
Fiji. We'll talk about Fiji when it's time to talk about Fiji.
Okay.
So Fiji water. Speaking of Fiji water, I do need water. Alright, so our last topic of the day. As you know, I've been on many dates. Too many to count. And as we were talking about how I have learned a lot from these dates. So now I want to give back.
Finally.
My friend and I starting this dating consultancy practice.
Okay, this cuddle waddle business.
It's not called cuddle waddle.
Okay, cuddle.
It's not called cuddle cuddle.
It says cuddle on your computer.
Starting this dating consultancy group. This group, essentially right now, what we're doing is helping my friends out with revamping their dating profiles, telling them how to like act on a date, best like practices, so that I know deep down people are inherently good and they want to be in a very safe and good relationship. But sometimes there's like other things, right? Stopping them or hindering them from the dating world because there's a lot of like mazes to go through right now or things to go towards. So I want to give back to my friends and my people in Seattle. So I started this practice. One, we already have one friend working on another friend's group profile, and he did get him 2 dates this week.
Okay.
He revamped his Hinge profile, took great photos to show his true self, and then he was able to converse and set up 2 dates, and he actually have a second date with that person set up already.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So even though you think it's a crappy idea, and you think I'm not the great person to give dating advice, I just want to help out people. Right?
Okay, I think this is another great poll. Do you think that someone who went on like 100 first dates in 1 year is qualified to give relationship advice?
I think I have. So see, those who can't teach.
All right, well, we'll have to see how this goes. I'm praying for the sake of the friend that it goes well, but
besides that, I think this has been a really productive episode with Cyril, Sarah, and Fiji. We have a 2 characters.
Wait. I think you're right. We do have good characters, but I think that you should give our listeners one piece of dating advice from this cuddle service.
Okay, so one piece of cuddle advice.
It's really catching on.
Cuddle. I need to label it that way. Okay, so one piece of dating advice. One thing I've learned is good texting practices.
Okay, what are good texting practices?
I think when you first start talking to someone, and I've learned this the hard way, even though you do want to express a lot to this person, I want you to save all of that for the first date. like do not overshare a lot. Like,
well, how do you know if it's like worth going on a first date?
like if you have instant chemistry and if you have a lot of good banter going on with the other person, sure, you can go ahead and share that. But if you're gonna share like what you were in high school like, or what you were like back 5-10 years ago, if you're gonna give them that part of your life, I think that's too much too soon. It can scare the other person off. And I'm not saying that's not. I'm saying it's not a perfect answer, but that's the way things are right now. And if you're gonna be able to have, I think you should like take a step back and think twice about what you're sending a person that's basically a stranger.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's good advice. It's a delicate balance. Like you want to show off a little bit of your personality.
Yeah.
But not share too much.
And then also, don't you want someone, like, aren't people attracted to someone that has like a little mystery to them? I'm not saying like dark mystery, but just like curious about them and be like, hey, like you're curious to know more about them.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's my big dating advice for right now. I've seen this a lot happening, and I was like a big culprit of it until recently, that I would overshare a lot, or I'd be super enthusiastic coming off on text, and that would like honestly scare people away. And even though I hate playing games, that's the game, the texting game, and that's how it's played.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
I think that was some good cuddle advice right there.
I know. So, are you excited for Halloween tonight? Be Hailey Bieber.
I am very excited.
Should we share pictures online?
We may share a picture on our TikTok.
Okay. Cool.
TBD.
All right. So, as we venture off, we'll see you next week with more life advice and dating stories. So, this is Adam Tahir signing off with
Haley. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take care. I'm not cutting that part out.
Yes, you have to. You have to.